So for people who've been watching my channel, you may know I like cats. I have 2 YouTube videos on cat games, and looking at my Switch library, I have quite a few more. I've been in this hell cycle of editing, not finished videos, rewriting scripts, changing core elements, and with school starting up, I won't have any more time. So I thought I should go back and do a simplistic review on a 2D game that I have. So today, I wanted to do a review on a game called .cat. First of all, looking at the icon and the eShop page, the art looks very cute. Too bad it's not what the game looks like at all. This game is indeed a 2D platformer, so yes, I'm doing another one. But before I even start the game, look at the description on the Nintendo eShop. How could you describe your whole game in one sentence? Off to a good start. First off, at the main menu, New Game and Continue. They both don't mean anything. New Game just means you watch the opening cutscene, and Continue means you just start at the beginning of the level. And I use cutscene lightly. I don't even know what to make of this opening. There's no text, there's just a cat vibing in its room, and some evil force comes in the way and does what evil things do. And then you're plopped onto the level, and oh my god. First off, there are only 2 controls, jump and move. No extra double jump, crouching, dashing, etc. But oh my god, this game controls horribly. There are a bunch of enemies on the floor that move left or right in certain areas at different speeds. To kill them, what the f do you do? It's never consistent on how enemies are defeated. The most common way is jumping on them, but it doesn't bounce you back up, so if you jump on an enemy and there's another one near you, you'll most likely defeat one and die to the other. The hit detection is off by a lot. I can jump on them and they just won't die and it'll just phase out of existence. But when we start taking a look at the level design, where do I even begin? First off, with these platforms, I'm able to jump through them, and I can just hold down B and it'll automatically jump, looking like a double jump. I can do this near ledges as well. Next is the enemy placement, and it's probably one of the worst I've seen in a while. Enemies are clumped up together or moving really fast on small platforms, and how the rest of the level is designed, I have to pray I'll be able to get through. On some of these square platforms, there are saws and combinations with enemies under, so it'll screw you over if you just get a little unlucky with the timing of enemy placement. I think another terrible part is the checkpoints. There are different checkpoints throughout the level, but you can't see them unless you've already went over one, or just know the level, and it's given me a small jump scare. As a side note, the game's visual style is very bland. Places merge together in my head with not much to distinguish each other, which makes it even worse with how the checkpoints work. I'm not sure what type of 2D platformer this game is trying to be. It's very open, so I was thinking Metroidvania, but there are no upgrades or reasons to go back to places you've already been. And lots of ways lead to a dead end, so you have to backtrack to the last fork. There are gems, but I have no idea what they're used for. There are assume what are pits of lava, which I assume it's lava because you die when you enter the red part. But then why are there enemies at the bottom of it, acting normal? There are many times where I die, and then respawn at a checkpoint, and I instantly die again because an enemy was just right there. The game doesn't load anything past the initial title screen. Whenever you die or go through one of the 2 portals, you get teleported to another area of the map, which makes a few sections weird, since the camera is made with the cat being in the center, but when the floor is thick and nothing is under it, it cuts off what's above you. I wonder if any of the developers even played the game. The music is bad, the controls are bad, the level design is bad, the sprite art and animation's okay, but that's about it. Not like you could fix this game with a patch for controls or hit detection. It's the core game that isn't well thought out, and it's trying to act like a non-linear Metroidvania, but having no sense of direction. And it's not actually being non-linear because there's so many dead ends forcing you to go one way. I got this game on sale for 99 cents, and it usually goes for $10. That price is absolutely disgusting. No game like this should cost the same amount as other games like Cat Quest, Squidlit, Kamiko. Looking at the Switch eShop, they made another game, .cat Milk, and I didn't know they could put so little effort into another game. I've found very little else on it too, just other small channels reviewing it, and the consensus is it's just not worth it. So I'm here to tell you that in my own prolonged, unfunny way.